earth energy, first chakra, I could say is simplicity. Groundedness is the base that the higher teachings ground in. Without your base, higher teachings are only thoughts. They can't be lived. They can be dreamed about, but they can't be actualized. You're going to be working at grounding yourself probably the rest of your life. It's not something that you just do and then it's done and it stays that way. Impossible. Some of the greatest sages that's ever walked this earth every single day meditated. Why? The reason is because you have to choose free will each and every day. You always have a choice. You're not at the mercy of the universe. It's not like waves on the ocean where you're being crashed about. You can be, if you choose that. We always have a choice what we live. We don't realize it, but we do. Higher teachings dictates that you choose well.
Can I ask you a question? If we're doing our meditations every day, maybe it's not enough.
Right, and let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because every moment should be a meditation. Yes, the formal meditation should be done daily, and maybe for some of you 2 or 3 times a day. But what's also important is that in between, when you're not in the formal meditation, it's to be in a type of meditation where each moment you're questioning, where are your thoughts? Where are you now? When your thoughts are of the past or of the future, you're not here. You have no power in the past or the future. The only place you have power is here. Now, each moment, with each breath you take, when the breath is finished, your power in that moment is done. So how do you get yourself to stay focused in the now, in your breath? The thing is, we spoke about your body and how intricate a creation it is, how it responds to everything you think. We have a good example here today. Would you like to tell your story?
Okay. It's kind of long, but I'm going to try to make it short. My
Sorry.
thyroid disease started about 13 years ago.
13 years,
after
okay.
my husband passed away. And I was told many different reasons for it. And mainly it was emotional, kept inside and not expressed. And so it was a long journey and different types of therapies. And I really, since I met you, been working on myself, and I guess it was never really enough. Like you said, it's a everyday thing. You can't stop at that. I still have many more levels to go and more things to heal. But after many doctors telling me that I was not doing the right thing, I should have it removed, and at one point, one endocrinologist told me I was going to die. About 3 years ago, he said, you're going to get a type of anemia. Within 2 weeks, you're going to need transfusions and you're going to die. So at first, you kind of like accept it, and then I came out and started thinking, okay, now I have to plant the kids again, like my husband did, and put everything in order. And then, a few tears came down, and then when I got home, it was like, I kind of got mad, and I said, like, F you, you're not going to tell me when to die. That's between God and me. He knows when I'm going to die, and I'm not ready to die.
Good for you. So in that moment, you took your power back.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And so after this long, long journey, finally I saw my doctor yesterday with my latest blood test. And it's a new doctor. So I walked in there, and he didn't really, he couldn't remember what I was going there for, and he said, what can I do for you today? And I said, well, my blood test, what's the results? He said, oh, everything's normal. And I said, yeah, but what about my thyroid? He said, yeah, everything's normal. But I said, but it can't be. I said, yeah, look at it again, you know. And he says, yeah, it's normal. I said, but that's a miracle. I said, you're telling me a miracle. I said, after all these years of doctors telling me I'm going to die and you have to have it removed and all of these things, and to find out yesterday, like, it's cured.
Yeah.
And I was skipping and laughing and jumping.
No,
Oh my
yeah.
God. I was on cloud 9. And the best thing, this morning I was walking my dog and it just popped into my head. My husband and I, we joked around a lot, and sometimes we said really stupid things. But, you know, in our craziness, I'd say, okay, well, if you go first, send me a sign, you know, and let me win the million, or something like this, you know, stupid sign like who wants that kind of sign. But the feeling I got when I was given that news, I said to a friend of mine now, I said, what could be better than winning the $1 million? And he's like, I don't know. I said, I've been given a second chance in life.